The modern American family comes in all shapes and sizes, and in the US, there are over 100,000 same-sex couples with children. But for many of them, the path to forming a family hasn't been straightforward. While more than 70% of Americans approve of same-sex couples adopting children today, there are 11 states that allow for discrimination based on religious grounds, including here in Alabama, where the religious freedom law HB 24 allows religiously affiliated organizations to deny queer couples the right to adopt. But I've been invited into the home of a lesbian couple who wouldn't let anyone or any law get in the way of starting the family they'd always dreamed of.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, my.
Wow.
She could do that all day.
I don't know if I could do that to save my life.
I can't, so that's definitely I'm not.
And so tell me where we are. Like, where in the world are we right now?
We are suburban Birmingham, Alabama.
Are you from here? How long have you lived here?
We were all born in Alabama.
And you've been together how many years?
21. Is that right?
Almost 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's it been like being a lesbian couple in Alabama?
We live actually in a very conservative city, and our little suburb is very conservative. We thought about leaving where it was somewhere easier, and then we decided instead of making it easier on ourselves, why don't we try to make the change to make the place better? And I just felt like maybe if we stayed and worked in the community and we showed the community that we're just your average, normal family, that it might make a little bit of change.
It would help people be more tolerant and accepting.
Yeah, it's not an easier on us, I wouldn't say.
No. But, I mean, we've definitely had our challenges. I mean, there's still definitely the worry and concern. You know, we don't put our arm around each other or hold hands walking through the grocery store, although we would love to do that.
The community knows we're here, we're not going anywhere, and I guess after all those years, they're like, okay, so let's deal with this kind of thing.
Yeah.
How do you describe your family to other people if you are meeting people for the first time? Or...
Well, I basically just tell them, you know, this is my family and we all have our family. And some families are always going to be different. It doesn't matter if you have a mom or a dad or a mom and dad.
And that's enough because, quite frankly, you don't have to explain your family to anybody.
Yeah.
You know? How long have you had Avery?
Since she was 3 days old.
3 days old,
yes.
Wow. So tell me about the process of getting to that. Do you just call up an adoption agency and be like, hey, we want to adopt, and they say yes?
We caught a lot of them.
Searched online and got turned away.
We searched online.
Why?
Because we were gay.
Well, we weren't married. So.
Correct. So a lot of places would get around the you have to be straight by saying, well, you have to be married.
And at that point,
we weren't.
You could not get
married.
I mean,
what year was this?
We adopted Avery in 2007. We started the process in 2005.
Yeah.
And the private agency that we used, they were okay with adopting to a single parent. But on the paperwork, I was the roommate. So during the...
I'm still trying to collect rent.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
I don't even know what that rent is.
Yeah. It was very, I guess, a little unnerving that you're getting ready to, you know, commit your life to a child, and from the very beginning, you're not even officially considered a parent.
Yeah.
Knowing full well the importance a marriage certificate had on their ability to legally form their family, in 2012, April and Ginger, with Avery at their side, got married in Massachusetts where it was legal. But like many states at the time, Alabama didn't recognize it. So they added their names in a lawsuit for marriage equality.
There was 3 people who had sued the state of Alabama for marriage equality. We were one of those couples, but they were all separate cases in different districts of Alabama.
While their case was pending in the Supreme Court in Alabama, gay marriage was finally legalized nationwide, lifting the final hurdle for this Alabama family.
So everybody's going to get married. We've already done that. We're good there.
We
went to file for
second parent adoption.
Ginger to finally get on her birth certificate.
And in 2015, 10 years after bringing Avery home, Ginger was finally put on Avery's birth certificate as her mom.
Rumor has it we're the first one that was ever done in the state.
What is the first one of what?
The first birth
second.
certificate of second parent adoptions
Yeah.
that has two mothers.
Yeah.
So the very first adoption that went through where it was two individuals of the same sex.
So what do you make of all of this, Avery?
Well, I mean, I'm living in a life that I'm pretty thankful for. So it's just the way I was put into the life to be with them.
It's like, these are your parents.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Yeah.
We have a family motto that we are fearlessly authentic. And that's just how we try to live our lives. So we don't hide it from anybody anywhere
Yeah.
anymore.
I say authenticity is a superpower.
Yeah, absolutely.
It opens up the world to you when you can be authentic. So how would you define family? Family to you is?
Love. To me, warmth.
Unconditional love.
Unconditional love, absolutely.
Sweet. How would you define family, Avery?
Love, laughter, courage, respect, support for each other when you have a family. It's not just that you love them the most, but you like have to take care of your family, and you have to be there for your family when your family needs it.
Yeah. She's so sweet.
She has her moments.
What does family mean to you?
Family is complicated. Family is love, empowering.
Family is support.
Family is empathy.
Community, acceptance.
Family is safety.
Family is life-saving.
Family is fluid.
Family is chosen.